Really quick video on removing glow plugs on a 2.4 Transit van rear wheel drive. This is a 2007 one. There's a video on here already, an Irish lad showing you how to remove them, and that was a really good video. He took a few more bits off compared to what I've taken off, so I'll just show you the way that I've done it. Now your glow plugs are here, so this is your inlet manifold, and that's like an air box that goes into there at the back. So usually that air box is bolted up here, the inlet is there, and then you've got your EGR valve down there. Now your glow plugs are there, so there's the first one, there's the second one, third, fourth back there. There's an 8mm bolt on top of each one, or an 8mm nut on top of each one, holding that on, and the glow plug itself is a 10mm. I don't know if I can find the old ones there, there's the old ones. So just a 10mm on top of there. When you're taking them out, just back them off a couple of turns, and if they feel really tight, just tighten them back in, loosen, tighten, loosen, just keep going like that. One of them was really tight, but the rest weren't too bad. So the way that I got to it was I've taken this off there, so that's two 10mm bolts that go there and there. I've just pulled this little piece of rubber off to get to that, and then 10mm bolts holding all this on all the way around. So you've got 5 on the top, and you've got 4 underneath. Now one of them, this one that's located here, it runs very close to this pipe here, so you've got to kind of push the pipe out the way in order to get down onto it. It's a little bit of a pain to get onto it, but it's not too bad. Now the tip that the Irish guy showed me, there's me torch, was to get the EGR valve off. You can just leave it all in place. All you need to do is take off 2 bolts in the back of it. So I'll get underneath now. That's the very first thing that I did, and it made everything so much easier. So I've just jacked it up slightly here. Get underneath. Where are we? So that's this is the EGR here. This black piece here, sorry, I don't know where to put this torch. So that there, that I'm pointing to there, that's the EGR, but that moves, it's on like a flexible plate. So if you unbolt this, here, there's 2 bolts that go into the back of this there. One at the bottom there, and one at the top. If you pull this pipe out the way, you can get to it. And there's a little sandwich thing in between it there as well. And there's the bolts for it there. So they're 10mm as well. And removing that from underneath just makes this whole process a lot easier, because once you've got that off, let me just get back out. Oh dearie me. So once you've removed that, then it means then that all of this here just flexes like that. So you see this is all connected to that there, and this whole thing just wiggles out the way. So it means that you don't have to disconnect everything there. All that just moves out the way. What else did I do? I left all these on here, but I did take this little bracket off here. So on there, that bracket goes on there. That's a little 8mm or 10mm. I think possibly this is it here. So I think it's a little 8mm. I just took that out of there and then pushed that down and moved it out the way. And then you can then pull the inlet back and then wiggle the inlet towards the firewall, and then there's enough gap in between this and that. Just push that all out the way, and you'll be able to lift the inlet out, and there's the inlet there. There it is. So hopefully that helps some of you. I don't know if it's going to help anyone. It might not, because it might not make any sense, but it makes sense in my head.